Hey, welcome back to Com 225. And today we're going to be talking about chapter 6, which is types of speeches. Now, I think this chapter is pretty important for our class because we're really focusing on two big speeches this semester. And it's these two speeches that this chapter talks about. Let's get into it. I want you to look at this quote from the book. It says, "The two general purposes of speeches this section will discuss are speaking to inform and speaking to persuade." That is kind of the biggest things that most people with public speaking that they're kind of aiming towards. And so, as novice, new public speakers, we need to be sure that we really understand what our motive is here. What's our purpose here? And so, is it to inform or is it to persuade? So, let's get into what informing is. When you're going to inform someone, you're helping audience members to acquire and get some information that they don't already possess. They're learning something new. You're teaching them in a sense. Now, the most important characteristic here is that you are trying to share knowledge. So I think to myself, a lot of times when I'm talking to people, just my friends, family members, even students, a lot of it does kind of deal with sharing knowledge. And this can be kind of like, how was your day? And so you're sharing the knowledge of your day and how you interpreted it. You can share knowledge about, oh, I saw this movie that I loved. Let me tell you about it. Just sharing information with each other. Now, the biggest one here is how much information does the person already know? You can see in this first bullet point, it says here that your audience members, they do not already possess this knowledge. And so if you're hearing a brand new knowledge for the first time, you're obviously going to be a better audience member and you're going to be able to really like receive and be part of the message. But if you already know this information, you're going to get bored. You're not going to be entertained or interested. And so you're just going to be kind of like over it in a sense. When you explain to your audience what the topic is, how it works, these are all great ways of informing your audience of like how to do something, sharing that knowledge. I do really want you to focus though when you're choosing to pick a topic for how to inform, thinking about like, what am I passionate about? What do I want to learn more about? And how can I like share that excitement with others? Your book suggests this next video of a speech to inform. And this speaker, she actually won some awards for this speech. She was in second place. But I think that this is a great example. I would love for you to take some time to watch this video. I don't want to watch it together on here, but please definitely click on this. It's in your PowerPoints and just kind of take notes about how she's trying to inform, how she's sharing all of this knowledge with the audience members. So let's talk about persuading now. And so to persuade, you're trying to get your listeners, your audience members to embrace a point of view or to adopt a new behavior that they haven't already done. So with informing, I have this knowledge, I want to share it with you. But now with persuading, it's like, I have this knowledge, I want to share this with you, and I want you to do something now. So that's the biggest thing here. I am trying to tell you, trying to get you to do something. So a call to action, let's the audience make that change. And there's four different changes here that could occur with the speech to persuade. First off, we have a behavior change. And this looks at attempting to persuade your audience to change their behavior. Maybe you're trying to give a speech about why people should stop smoking. The behavior here is to stop smoking, right? To stop doing that. Then we have attitude change. And with attitude change, it's going to look at generally as like a person, we have these predisposed notions towards things. We just like something, we don't like something. And so after hearing your speech, now I'm going to think to myself, is something good or bad? Is something right or wrong, negative or positive? What do I feel towards this now? And how has it changed? I know that I was from San Diego. That's where I grew up. And I lived really close to SeaWorld. And when I saw that movie Blackfish, which is about this, like all the whales swimming around, thinking about, okay, is this good? Is this bad? And hearing speeches about that, my attitude towards my love for SeaWorld kind of changed because I thought, nah, I don't think this is good anymore. So that's what I'm feeling, even though I felt a different way beforehand. Now we also have a value change. What the value change looks at an individual's perception of usefulness, of maybe even importance or worth of something. How much do I actually care about something? And are you making me care about it more? That's what we're trying to get at here. And then our last one here is a belief change. This looks at positions that we have in our life, thinking if they're true or if they're false. So with attitude change, it was like, is this good? Is this bad? Is this right or wrong? The belief change, is this true or is this false? And so you want to think with the positive knowledge, with the proof that someone has shared with you, we can kind of like lean one way or the other. So please remember, informing, I have information, I want to share that with you. Persuading is, I have information, I want to share that with you, and I want you to do this now. I want you to believe this now. Similar to the informing sections, we have another video that your book has suggested. And this is also why this lecture is pretty short, but I would love for you to take a couple moments and to watch this TED Talk on his persuasive speech. You can just feel the attitude of how it differs in a sense to the informing video. And so I just want you to kind of observe that. I hope you enjoy these two videos. If you have any questions though, just let me know. We're going to be getting into the informing section of our class. So I'm excited to do that, but I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a good day.